The way it goes, Mr. Austin, is until you click that Groupon link in the description, you don't have a chance in hell.
Celebrity voice impersonator.
Oh man, that movie was sure fucking amazing.
That movie was fantastic.
Did you just open one of my monsters?
No. This is my Rockstar.
Okay, well, as long as you're not opening one of the monsters. Monsters are better.
Rockstar.
No. Monster.
Rockstar.
Monster.
When we see the camera footage of Tony's family dying, my first thought was, oh, it's one of these cheesy evil villain finger thing. See, here's what really that in real life may not go down like that, but you know what? A couple seconds in, I was like, oh yeah, this is a fucking comic book movie. This is what's supposed to happen. And then the fucking different camera angles kind of threw me off. It's like, can we just see the one, like...
Alright, wait a minute.
That
you guys
threw
see
me
the
a
light
little
bulb
bit.
right here? I just rethought the whole movie. So, the guy who is going around asking what happened in 1993. 1991. He's not from the past, right? He wasn't a frozen guy and came back, right?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay. Now his, spoiler, wife and kid died in Sokovia, which was Age of Ultron.
Right.
Correct?
Yes.
That's recent time.
Yes.
Okay. What made him decide to film something in 1991 in order to get the Avengers to tear each other apart?
Oh.
How did he know that was there? Why did he set up the cameras,
Yeah,
etc., etc.?
Wait, he was working with somebody, right?
I don't know.
He was the... Hold on.
Did they just kind of skip that part?
No, he was a guard in the prison that made the weapons that made Bucky.
Okay.
That's how he got out. He was like, get me out of here. He was the guard that said, get me out of here.
Because Tony Stark gave his real identity, he knows that...
No, because he was in the prison, so he probably knew...
Right, but in general, Tony Stark gave his identity in Iron Man 1. So everyone knows Tony Stark is Iron Man.
Yes.
So he knows, because he worked for them, that Bucky killed Tony Stark's parents. So he was there, so he understands that, he knows that, so he's like, oh, I just need to go get the footage. Seemed like a real specific plan to getting the Avengers to fight each other in order to destroy them. Because they killed his wife and his kid.
Yeah, I guess
really
the question
specific,
is... I guess the question is, why would he still have... Or how would he keep that footage? Like, especially if he was escaping so quickly from the prison with all the...
If you remember, he went and asked about 6 people what happened in 1991. He was asking that question, not Winter Soldier. He was... So yeah. I feel like they missed we missed his backstory or something, because that opened the movie, was the murder of his parents, although we didn't know it at the time.
Right.
So they kind of, unless they showed it, and I just missed it, they kind of just overlaid, or just passed over that whole part of how he's associated with all of that. Yeah, he found the book, yeah, he tried to control Bucky, but even that wasn't his main plan. His main plan wasn't controlling Bucky and making him go just punch a bunch of people. His plan was to get Iron Man and Tony Stark to kill each other.
Yes.
And you don't do that by controlling Bucky. You do that by showing this video.
Right.
So in all, it's a really convoluted plan.
Yeah.
When you just could have just showed the video. You could have just emailed him the video.
Can we get a credit on CinemaSins for this?
Ding.
Can we get a ding? Because that may have just blown this whole thing wide open.
Yeah. And they said Batman vs. Superman didn't have a plot.
Because yeah, now that I think about it, I did kind of miss that part. I'm like, wait a minute.
Now, I'm okay with Black Panther wanting to kill Bucky.
Yes.
He thought he killed his father.
Absolutely.
That's
happening
fine.
in real time.
I'm okay with Captain America fighting Iron Man for the reasons they were fighting.
Eva's killing a stuffed squirrel behind us.
Because Iron Man was like, hey, I work for the government now. And Captain America's like, well, even though I'm called Captain America, I don't. And he's like, well, I have to arrest you because I work for the government now. I'm okay with that. Yeah. That happens. Right. Someone might join the corporation and then want to beat up someone that was in the corporation before. Triple H might want to beat up X-Pac. Mm-hmm. I understand that, and that's fine. He went to take him in. He's like, you're breaking the law, I have to take you in. That's okay. The fight that I really enjoyed, though, was that end fight with them beating the shit out of each other.
Yes.
Strictly because Tony was like, you motherfucker, you knew he killed my parents and you're wasting all this time on him.
It was more emotional than the scrimmage in the airport.
So much more. Also, they're evacuating the airport. They're evacuating the airport. Now I know we can go fight there because we've just talked about we don't want to have any casualties.
Right, yes.
Guess how many people were in that airplane? 600. That's how many people were in that airplane. Rest in peace, Flight 342. We feel you. Giant Man squished you. I can't get her.
But that last fight was a lot more gripping, a lot more emotional.
Yeah.
I appreciated it more. You could feel the tension, the ties, the tension between Captain America and himself. Bucky, Iron Man.
I was clinching a lot in that
It was
fight.
that last one was pretty good.
He's gonna fucking kill him. And I was gonna whisper to you. There was a point when Bucky was fucking up Iron Man's chest. He was gonna pull his thing out, and I was gonna whisper, "Captain America's about to die."
I had heard rumors that somebody was gonna die in this fucking movie. And I thought it was gonna be War, because when War Machine sank, I was like, "Oh shit, they killed Don fucking Jill."
I knew they were gonna kill War Machine because they showed that in the trailer.
Okay, so then we get to the final scene. Bucky's about to rip the heart out of Iron Man. I was like, is anybody else seeing this?
But if you don't remember part 3, Iron Man's thing is gone now.
Right.
They showed his scar.
Right,
So he was just going to take his power source out of the suit, which means you can't fight me anymore.
Right. I was like, okay, yeah, I remember that part. And then Captain America took the shield and started hitting him like Austin used to hit Lita and shit.
He's taking his chest out, and I'm like, okay, there's a really strong repulsor beam that comes from his chest. I'm fully expecting him to shoot off, which Bucky's arm got shot off.
Right.
But I expected it to hit Cap and kill him. In the comic, Captain America dies.
I'm like somebody's dying right now.
It was so laid out. It was almost like they just took it out. They're like, you know what, this will be in the Blu-ray instead, and we're gonna have a Captain America funeral or something. They were like, well, spoiler alert, we killed Superman in that other movie. We can't kill Captain America.
Oh no! Here's the death, Agent Carter.
Oh, who gives a fuck?
Agent Carter. That's the death.
I guess for people
that's
that
the
watch
rumored
that.
death, Agent Carter.
Okay.
Of old age.
I don't
20
care.
minutes in.
Inner sleep.
That was the death. You're right.
Inner sleep.
Right.
Spoiler alert.
Not Pepper Potts, who, for the life of me,
we don't know. She could be dead.
They could have killed her off. And
she could be dead. Maybe he was just
that.
being weird about it. He was like, no, yeah, we broke up. And secretly, she's dead. Actually, he killed her. He was fucking her in the Iron Man costume, and then she died.
Yeah, there were too many blog posts about her trying this new diet that everybody should try. You should all have $1,000 to try this new.
Anyway,
fucking Glenn Paltrow. Anyway, I like this movie. I would. Anything else you want to add?
Going back on Spider-Man and his CGI costume, I felt like.
Jesus!
I really did.
Costume.
I feel like he was really crammed in there. I think this was a last minute thing, maybe. And I think that they really forced him in. I didn't like how Iron Man went to his house. I didn't like that you can go ahead and just kidnap a 15-year-old boy.
Yeah.
I didn't like the induction of Spider-Man. I thought it would have been cooler if he was inducted in a different way. I don't know how, but so it kind of bugged me. But so be it. He was in the movie. I know a lot of people wanted that.
Right.
I think the kid did fine. I liked his little in his Peter Parker-esque scene. I liked his stuttering and his kind of back and forth. I liked that.
Yeah, you know what? I liked him as Peter Parker. I think I'm used to an older Spider-Man, even though I've seen the newish cartoon, and I kind of like that. But I'm used to a slightly older Peter Parker, and for me, it was like I kind of felt like he was reaching into Robin territory. Robin sometimes irks some Batman fans about how tag-along kiddish he is, and he felt a little tag-along kiddish in the fight scenes to me. But for that matter, the way he was fighting and quipping, so did Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Because Ant-Man is from a different style of.
Did you see Ant-Man?
Of Marvel movie? No, I haven't seen that one yet either.
I mean, he doesn't do it a lot, but his character as Paul Rudd does it.
But that one's more of a comedy than the other.
Yeah.
The other ones are.
But
even Iron Man probably.
But they're also regular people. They're not superheroes in the whole time of their existence. It's new to them. So they're meeting these people that are on TV and in these crazy life roles. They're gonna be pretty damn excited.
Yeah.
To get to be fighting.
Spider-Man is always he's always catchphrasey though.
Yeah.
In the cartoons, in the other ones with Peter Garfield or whoever the fuck, he was really like, oh no, knife's my only weakness. And so I thought it was fine. The suit bugged the shit out of me.
Yeah,
just how fake it
the
looked.
suit was the biggest problem.
Like, why didn't it was just they just had too much CGI for it. It was annoying.
Yeah.
Coolest shit ever. Winter Soldier grabbing the motorcycle mid drop and jumping on
it back. I was like, all right.
Yeah, I really liked that.
All right. Any wrestling moves that you saw in these scenes that'll probably be?
There was a power bomb on a table to Black Widow.
No, I mean any moves that you think will be incorporated in some indie guys match later.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be this one to just face plant. He did it to when the Super Soldiers turned strong and he was beating up Winter Soldier and the other guy said, "Oh, good job." He was like, "Bleh," and then just hit him. The way he took the bump, I'm sure that'll be incorporated.
I only think I saw one, and that was when Scarlett Johansson, she swung off one guy to hit one guy and then swung around.
Yeah, I saw that too.
That one might be incorporated if somebody can do that. Other than that, not really a whole lot. Although every fight scene, I always see at least one goddamn wrestling move, and like he was talking about the fucking powerbomb. I always see one. So some stunt guy's a wrestling fan out there.
Also, Winter Soldier running through the hallway could have sworn it was Johnny Nitro in the very beginning because his hair kept changing length. I know Johnny Nitro's doing a Winter Soldier in Superpower Beatdown.
Mm-hmm.
Did he stunt for this? I didn't read the credits. I wasn't paying attention. I was waiting for that post-credit scene. By the way, everybody, we got a post-credit scene coming of this long already video. I really liked it. I don't know your rating system here, but I would rate it
out of $15.
Out of $15, I paid $20. So
no, not how much.
It was $20.98.
How much you would pay for?
And I also bought snacks, so I probably paid like $30.
So out of my $15, I would say this movie gets a solid.
You paid 15. You paid 20. It was $20.98
on average.
Actually, you owe us.
I would say
$4 or $5.
I would give this a solid $13.50 out of $15. I liked it. I liked it.
I bought you some insert generic candy from here. Brand, fuck that up. Edit it again. I bought you some insert generic candy brand here.
What's that? Oh, we're breaking up. I can't. Can you hear him anymore, party people? I can't hear him either. He's asking me for what? Green stuff? What is that?
What's
I don't
green
even
stuff?
know. Boom. But what is that? I don't.
Suplex City, Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, Suplex City, bitch.
All right. So the weird thing is, we just left Civil War. I've got one of those on, and we're coming in the parking structure, which is a really fucked up parking structure.
Yes.
Like you don't know which way is which way.
It's Valencia, so everything looks alike.
All the people, the buildings. I'm gonna get ran over. So anyway, so we came from like over there, and like I was like walking, and I'm like, yeah, I'm on the second floor somewhere. Came along this way, and then I spotted the bright yellow thing, which is my car. And I came over to get in, so I had to hop through the little fence right there. And then I see my best friend walking down right here
because I saw him hop do the Kevin Nash over the fucking bar shit to come to my car.
And then we realized his car's right behind me. We parked right across from each other and had no idea. We're gonna have to blur these license plates. But
not best friends.
Not best
I was
friends.
thinking the same shit about the license
Not
plate.
best.
Like he was just thinking that we, by fucking circumstance, we just parked. Look at that. Our cars are back to back like we usually are.
What a post-credit scene this is gonna be.
Ass to ass. Like
ass to ass. That's
what?
right.
What?
I don't know. I'm gonna stop filming.